Alright guys, welcome to today's video. I'm going to talk about the trades I took on OPTT. We had a couple of issues, the computer issues, bad entry. I'm going to talk in detail about it. There's also going to be a giveaway at the end of the video, so stay tuned. First of all guys, thank you for the people that subscribe to the channel, that comment, that like the videos. I really appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I really appreciate it guys. So let me go straight into the trades I took on OPTT. I did not trade yesterday. I did not trade on Monday. There was a perfect setup that fit my criteria on PULM, but unfortunately I was busy doing some other stuff. I missed it. Yesterday I did not trade because there is no good opportunity. I was watching ADMA. I was looking for a push, got FDA approval and all of that. It didn't work out. It just started tanking right out of the gate. So but today we had a perfect stock that fit the criteria. I took a huge loss on this name last month. That was the biggest loss I took, but today I made a very awesome gain on it. Before I started the trade, I always look at the notes, what I'm improving on, what's my goal for this month. The first goal is to take profits properly, basically taking partials and also using a lower time frame so I can actually have a very good exit price. And for this video I'm going to use the 1 minute chart because it's kind of easy to look at the volume fluctuations and how the volume declined and increased, and it kind of gives you a clear understanding. But I don't use the 1 minute chart to trade. I started using the 3 minute charts to trade. So just for this video I'm going to use the 1 minute chart. Of course OPTT had a pretty good action on the pre-market and it got my attention. Also a lot of people are watching it, so there's a potential for it to have a very good volume, good liquidity to go in and out of the trade. So I focused on it. I made a pre-market high of 890, and of course people that trade it right out of the gate, gap and go strategy, they can just out of the gate and then you can ride it to whatever over here to 1035. That's like crazy. You can just get in $9 to 10. That's like a 1 point trade. That is crazy. But hey man, but I don't do that. I stay focused on taking a very good entry and also a very good risk reward with a clear area of support. You know, I use the pre-market lows as support. So breakdown, I wait 15 minutes, I look at it and start to grind down, right? So it started to grind down. Okay, the shorts might pile up. People that want to short it, they pile up because the thing is done. It's a gap and crap. It was happening a lot this past week, so I was like, okay, you know what, I'm still just gonna wait for it. Hey, you know what, the volume declined, but the volume started to come in, and I just decided once we had this huge volume come in at 847, I just decided to go in, right? Hey man, but this is a very bad entry. You know, this is really bad entry because it's just at the top in the middle of nowhere. You know, like if I had my first target, my first target is like the high, you know, basically at 1041. So I got him right in the middle, but I'm risking this over here. But you know, it's like right in the middle, and I'm risking like 893, $9 area basically. So it's pretty bad. But anyway, I got filled and it climbed down over here, and then like the computer started to freeze up. You know, like I don't use this specific computer. I have another computer, and I also use a software called Avast Antivirus. The cleanup, like this tunes up, it basically cleans up your computer. It optimizes the speed and everything. It shuts down all the programs that are running in the background, whatever. I had that 100%, like the speed up, but still it froze up, which is weird. Like this thing is kind of fake, I think. I don't know, but for this computer, even if it's like it's 4%, I mean 54% tuned up, like it works. Sometimes it freezes, but you know, even if it's not working, it doesn't freeze, you know. So that was the first time that kind of thing happened on the other computer, and while I was in the trade, the platform freezed. So I started to panic, you know, because this thing was moving like a lot, you know. Like luckily I only trade with 100 shares, so even if I take a max loss, I'm probably gonna end up like with a 1 point down move to the downside. Plus we have support over here, so I wasn't panicking, but it took a while back. But luckily when I actually decided to go back in the when I reopened the platform, when I reopened the computer, I had to restart it again because it literally just wouldn't let me do it. So when I actually opened it, like the stock was grinding up, you know. So I was watching the chart. I opened this computer to look at the chart, you know. So everything was working out very well, and we actually climbed back up again, you know. We actually tested the highs and then it broke out, you know. And then I was like, okay, you know what, my strategy this month was to take partials, right? I wanted to take partials. I wanted to take half off, but I kind of didn't do it. I wish I did, because that's the thing I was working on. So I kind of just left it because I started to focus just on the volume, you know. The volume, this over here kind of decreased, kind of freaked me out, because this is my entry at the top, which is like a very crappy entry, to be honest. And the volume kind of decreased, but I was still using the support, and then the volume started to increase. So, and then we broke this high, so I was like, okay, you know what, that's awesome. Also, I don't look at the P&L while I trade, so that kind of helps out a lot, because in the past I used to look at it a lot and I just focused on the P&L a lot. So this time I didn't focus on the P&L. I don't watch the P&L at all. I just use I don't use the platform of the broker. I just use Thinkorswim. I just focus on it. I broke out, and I just decided to sell around this area because I started to consolidate. We have the first red candle over here, so I just decided to go out in this area, you know. So I sold. This was a very, very fantastic trade, but my entry was crappy, and I could have sold partial over here right at the top because I didn't want to risk it, because it's kind of bad, because you don't know, this might not have never happened. I could have tanked over here. And also my computer, man, I think I need to get another computer, like a desktop computer, to actually perform very, very well, so I can actually record my trades and live trading. Because if there's other softwares like running even on this computer, like the platform freezes and the computer freezes, so it kind of sucks. So I don't know, man. So I was thinking about that. But anyway, this was bad, but I made a huge profit on it, so I'm happy with the name. Patient, 15 minutes, the break, risk off of this, and then you sell. But you know what? If I could have sold partial, I could have actually written this to, who knows, man, maybe over here or something like that, if I sold half. But I was in a very, very bad move, you know. When the computer froze, I was like, oh my god, man, it sucks. But anyway, man, I took the profit. But now let me talk to you guys about the giveaway. What you need to do is, I'm going to give away the book that really, really helped me out a lot. The principles that I learned from that book was like only to trade one setup, one pattern, and to trade it, to take at least like 20 trades specifically with that pattern, you know. And I learned that principle from the book called the Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. So I want to give you that because I want to celebrate, because we are increasing our subscriber numbers very, very, very well, and I want to give it to a person that follows me on Instagram or Twitter, or that follows that comments in the comments below and like the videos. You don't have to do all 4 of them. Just comment below if you want the book. Just type in book or whatever. Just type book, and then I'll send you the book. It's really, really awesome. That's why I really learned that principle at the beginning of when I started to trade, and then I kind of deviated and then started to do other things, and I found out the other things do not work. So I went back to following the principle that I learned in that book, and it's performing very, very well. I really, really appreciate it. I really, really like the video. So just comment below. Follow me on Instagram. Also, I post there. Follow me on Twitter. And like the video and comment book in the description, and I will send you the book for free. I really learned a lot from it. And guys, also, if you're new to the channel, it's your first time, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I do recaps, daily recaps. If I trade, I also trade options with a Robinhood account. I make update videos on that too. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with another recap video. This video is getting long, but anyway, like the video, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.